Hey everybody, welcome to Pink Shade. It's Mugshot Monday. I'm here with Keisha to talk about Love After Lockup Season 7, Episode 17, ? The Math Ain't Mathin.
It's not. And the math ain't mathin because next week is the season finale. And
yeah. Mm-hmm.
We literally just started with a new couple. And I guess we're only going to get 3 episodes of them. And we don't know if they're going to be on Life After Lockup or
no idea.
Nothing.
Nope. And I have once again sent a compliment sandwich email to say, hi, oh my gosh, we're so excited. Can you please let us know what the fuck is happening so we can plan our schedule?
Compliments sandwich with extra cheese. Yes, it was.
And
nothing.
No reply. I assume
not even a fuck you. Not even a mind your own damn business. Not a wait and see. Like nothing.
Yeah, last time I got a we'll make an announcement soon.
When is soon?
I don't know, because I went and looked, and I'll look again right now as we're talking. I went and looked at the AMC Network's news releases to see, but no, the last thing they have is the age inappropriate press release. That's the last press release they have. So
I'm thinking that this age show is going to replace Lalu. And then when that is over, then they're going to bring Life After Lockup.
But the age inappropriate show is at 9 and Love After Lockup is at 8. So I'm hoping
it's not Mama June because
they would have been promoting the hell out of that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's not the Braxtons because they promote that. So I don't know what it is, but I have to assume they're going to roll into Life After Lockup and it's only going to be a 1-hour show.
Okay. From your lips to God's ears.
That's what I'm praying for. Now, you guys, I will be covering Age Inappropriate. The first one will be on the free feed here. I will be covering, Keisha and I will be covering Double Lives of Suburban Wives, whatever, that show. That'll be on TLC. So the Age Inappropriate show, I'm going to try to put those episodes out on Saturday, and the Double Lives of Suburban Wives, I'm going to be trying to put those out on Mondays. They'll both be on the $10 level. You will get the first episode free. Working on the schedule. And again, like I say, if I can get the schedule to work out, I think I could launch a missile because it's a lot, and moving my kid back into college is going to be a lot, but we're going to get it done. And if they would let us know when Love is Blind UK is coming out, that would also help the schedule.
That would be helpful as well. Yeah.
I've seen in several places that it's August 19th, but they haven't told us that.
Okay. Well, even if they've told us that, we still got to get the screeners for it too.
Correct.
It's getting a date is one thing. Getting the screeners is another thing. So there's layers to it.
Getting the notes written and finding a time to record is yet another thing. So things are stressful, but they're good this week. Things are calm this week, but it's going to
knock on wood. Knock on wood right now, lady. Knock on your head. Well, you can't find wood, knock on your head. Because don't be jinxing stuff.
This is fake wood. Is it okay? Does that
That's
count?
fine.
Okay,
yes.
All right.
Please do not girl, don't tempt the universe like that ever.
I am going this afternoon to see Ingrid's band play. That's why I'm actually in a linen shirt from Quince, my cute Quince linen shirt.
I didn't know she had a band.
Well, she is the fiddle player, backup singer in my friend Sabrina's band. My friend Sabrina has a band. It's called Monday at Larry's. There's another guy in it.
I knew she played violin. I did not know she played the fiddle, and I did not know that she sang. However, her being the siren that she is, I'm not surprised.
Yeah,
she can do it all. Yeah, she's a goddess.
Yes,
she's not of this planet. She's not of Earth. No.
So I will be going to do that after this, weather permitting. So if anybody's surprised that I have on a nice shirt and everything, that's why. Not just like the t-shirt that I usually drag myself in here in. But let's talk about this show. We didn't have 2 couples this week. We didn't have Dia and Cyrus or Kaylee and Michael. So
we needed a break.
That was fine. I guess we're going to get everybody next week. Carrington, R.I.P. We'll never see her again. Forgot she was on until I looked at my notes.
I was like, who?
Carrington and Zay, whatever his name was. All right, but let's start with Rich. So Rich and Felicia.
Okay. Before we start,
yes.
Did you know that Felicia and her family are Sicilian?
I heard they were Sicilian.
Okay, I didn't know if you'd heard. I just wanted to make sure you knew that they were Sicilian. Because God forbid anyone that doesn't know that they are Sicilian. They are Sicilian. Straight off the boat.
But a few episodes back, somebody noted that Stephanie was saying about them being Sicilian and Italian. But I mean, Sicily's a different country than Italy. But
I don't think they know that.
Yeah. I mean, I barely know that.
Well, if you barely knew, you know damn well they didn't know.
I mean, but I'm not from there. So if I was from there, I would know.
Well, the aunt is from there by way of Jamaica. So with her hair.
That's a good one, Keisha. Okay. All right. So it says 2 days out of jail, and it's Rich. Rich is 2 days out of jail.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah.
Because it said 2 days out of jail. You're like, wait. And then it's Rich. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Rich goes home and his sister is there. Her name is Sierra. And she's like, oh, did you just get back from New Orleans? As if she did not know where he was. And he says, no, I was just released from jail in Montgomery, Texas. I got arrested for driving while black.
Montgomery County.
Montgomery County.
Don't get in trouble.
Oh,
because don't blame me since I'm from around here to say, why'd you let her say that? So Montgomery County. Yes.
Okay. So is Montgomery County known for being very racist, I guess?
Are they?
That's what he's insinuating.
I'll have to get back to you on that one. I don't know. No.
He says, of course, it was Montgomery County. I got stopped driving while black. And he said, I got stopped and I had marijuana, just a couple of ounces in the car. And they put me in jail for 6 days with no bail.
Now that was weird.
That they did
no bail part. Yeah. I would think they wouldn't even want to waste the space with someone who had that small amount of weed on them.
Yeah.
Like for 6 days, you got to feed them and this and that. Why not just let them bail out?
Yeah. If he's got the bail money. He says it was irritating and degrading, and he felt it was a power play. Like, you must have forgotten you're black, and that's why they pulled him over. And then they found the marijuana. And now the marijuana obviously was illegal because that's what he got arrested for. But the no bail, I don't understand.
That was strange. I don't understand. But then again, it is Rich telling us this. So there could be a little bit of truth to it and a little bit not truth to it. But he looked defeated.
He did. He looked
really
sad.
did.
He looked sad. So we don't know if this is his 15th drug offense.
That's
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it seems like it was like a first time thing and he got pulled over. Maybe he didn't say if he was speeding or what. So
he was driving while black. That's why he got stopped.
That's what he says.
According to him. They caught him riding dirty.
I love that song. So Sierra says, well, what happened in New Orleans? Forget the fact that you were arrested and in jail for 6 days and traumatized. What happened in New Orleans? And he says, well, it was cool at first. And then she started questioning me about my divorce and wanted to see proof. And she goes, okay, well, I'm sure you have it. He goes, I mean, I move a lot, but it's here somewhere. Well, we didn't know you moved a lot.
Well, here's the thing. I could ask a number of divorced people where your divorce paperwork is. And they say, well, it's going to take me a minute. It's somewhere around here. You know what I mean? I don't think it's just, you just don't ever think someone's going to ask you for proof of your divorce.
But I think you can also easily look it up online.
Look it up online.
Yeah. He goes, I don't know. It's here somewhere. And Sierra goes, so then what happened? He goes, well, I left. And she says, so it got hard and you ran away. You got uncomfortable. And so you walked away.
Well, she didn't know the situation. The situation was quite aggressive. I mean,
it was.
I don't blame him for walking away. I mean, he had all these people yelling. He basically had a group of crackheads.
Yeah.
Yelling at him because that's what they all looked like. I mean, they're yelling, they're Sicilian, they had crawfish. He didn't know what the fuck was going to go down. They were chasing him down the street, asking for divorce papers. Like, I would have ran too. I would have came right back to Harris County.
You're right.
I don't blame him.
You're right. But in the talking head, she says, Rich is a deflector. And he's been that way his whole life. I've not seen the papers, but I know he's divorced. It took a huge toll on him. And he says, to his sister, he goes, I didn't like being grilled in front of all those people.
Yeah.
She and I had talked about this in private. So he basically says, like, she knows I'm divorced because we were dating at that time. And he says, I still think about her, like what it could be. And she doesn't have a reason to not trust me. She knows exactly what I went through. He was married when he and Felicia first met. She didn't know right at first, but he told her after like a week. Yeah. And he says, you know, and I really, since my divorce, I've been searching for a real connection. And I thought with Felicia, I had genuine love. I don't know why you thought that. She's like a teenage jailbait girl, but okay.
The psychic lady told him after he cried, after he wiped away his tears. She's like, it's going to be okay, baby. Like, you're going to meet a Sicilian New Orleans girl and everything's going to be okay. And why did his sister keep saying, what does she keep calling New Orleans? Nola?
Nola. N-O-L-A, Nola. How is Nola?
No one calls it that. Yeah, no one calls it that.
No one calls it Nola.
No one from Texas calls it that, for damn sure.
Yeah, nobody I know calls it that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so over to New Orleans. Felicia is talking to Stephanie and Haley, and she says, we're going to Houston to see Rich. Okay, Felicia's eyelashes are beyond crazy. This is like throwing it back like 5-6 years when these people first discovered eyelashes. Like, they are, and I guess that would make sense for her. Her eyelashes are nuts.
Well, look what her examples of beauty are.
Okay, good point.
She's doing the best she can.
Stephanie's home decor, that kitchen, like, what are we doing? It's like pretend broken brick and then like the backsplash. And then she's got like seafood boil sign above the oven. I don't know what was happening there.
Like, we get it. You guys are from New Orleans and you're also Sicilian. I guess the brick was for like the pizza oven, and then the crawfish was for the. We get it. Like, we will never forget that you guys are Sicilians from New Orleans. We won't forget.
And Stephanie's Jamaican, so
we've heard. So we think.
Yeah, or she's culturally.
She wants us to think.
Yes, right.
Yes, yeah.
So Felicia says, you know, I was dating Rich for 6 years and I need answers. So we're going to go in the car. You know, she says she's not allowed to leave the country, but she can leave the state. So the talking head, Haley, says, you know, this is Felicia's first boyfriend. She doesn't have the experience of a 27-year-old or really even an 18-year-old. She's frozen in time with this.
Yeah.
So in the car, her aunt Stephanie asked her if she had sex with him. Mm-hmm. She says, this is going to be hard for me, guys, but I'm going to say it. She says she did not screw him, but he licked her cat and her ass, rooter to the cooter.
I mean, nothing says welcome home from prison than being lit from the rooter to the cooter.
Oh my God.
I mean, here's the thing. We know for sure he really did like her, because you just don't lick anybody's ass. You're just not. So and he does really like her.
And we have to assume she took a shower before this and cleaned herself up a little bit, because my God.
That booty has got to be supremely freshly out of the shower for that to happen. Yeah. But good for her. Good for her.
Whatever she likes. So in the talking head, Felicia says, I just need to know, like, does he want me in his life? Because Sicilians do not tolerate lying to your face. Does anybody like to be lied to their face? I mean, I don't think it's a Sicilian thing. We have 0% tolerance. And if we find out you're lying, you have to suffer the consequences.
What would be the consequences? I wonder.
Murder? I mean, are you trying to insinuate that you're with the mafia?
If they are part of the mafia.
It is some broken down mafia.
Oh yes, this is most definitely not the Sopranos nor the Godfather. Like, no, this is the Timu version of the Sopranos. Mm-hmm. If these guys are part of the mafia, they want to be so Italian, so bad. It's just frustrating.
So they go and pick up her friend Kay, who is the friend that met Rich in person that time. They go by Rich's house. He doesn't answer the door, so they head to the gym, and that's where we'll pick up with them next week. Okay.
All right. I'm not mad at her for this.
Charlie and Hilary. Charlie did a lot of, in the words of you, sassy man things this week.
He lives zesty. I mean, let me tell you, when Fashion Nova put their fur coats on sale.
Speaking of Temu.
He's like, I'll take 3. I'm just like, this guy is. I liked him last week. I really did, because he pulled on my heartstrings. He's like, I was made fun of because I had red hair.
Yeah.
You know, my wife died, but he was more than a little weird this episode. A little bit concerning.
He was doing a lot of like double snap, fabulous girlfriend. That's what I'm saying. It was
after watching their scenes, I feel as though he may love Hilary, but if Hilary comes up missing, he will most definitely be wearing her skin. That's all I'm gonna say. It's very weird. Very weird. Yeah,
agree.
He's zesty.
So, I found out about this facility where she was incarcerated. Okay, I wrote it down. It's down here at the bottom of my notes. The Dr. Eddie Warrior Correctional Center is a minimum security state prison for women located in Taft, Oklahoma, managed by the Department of Corrections. It has a regimented treatment program, a structured boot camp style program focused on substance abuse recovery and cognitive behavior.
Okay.
They offer.
That's where she needed to be.
Yeah. Vocational training, classes in cosmetology, barbering, welding, and they have work programs, collaborations with local groups for culinary training and agricultural garden production.
He needed to be there too.
It sounds like a good place for everybody, really.
Yeah. It seems like these are classes they should teach in high school.
Yeah. But I'm glad she's in a place where she was getting some help. Yeah. Now, it is interesting that she's been there 2.5 years and she's only been sober for 1. So I do wonder if she was in a prison first and then she got moved to like a rehab facility. Okay. So Charlie is doing some terrible dancing in his room about picking up Hilary today. He's like, it's in his tank top. It's not good.
No,
it's not good. He's yelling about going down the highway of love. And he says Hilary has never seen him in full Hollywood red. So he's Charlie red, but he's also Hollywood red. Other than videos that he sent her. And we see some of those. He's like,
He wants to be Steven Tyler so bad.
I mean, it's just not even close.
He really did not. No, we know that, but I don't think he knows that.
And he's driving in the car. He says, one day I'm going to write a book about our love called Love Between Bars.
Now, okay, I tell you what, that title hits. Like literally the name of this show could have been Love Behind Bars. He's on to something there. Think about it.
Okay.
That's how it starts. Yeah, but he ain't going to write no book that anybody going to read.
No. And he says, I know she's going to be so excited about my unconventional engagement with the toe ring. I'm Hollywood red. That's what I do. I'm 55. I'm living life to my fullest. And he's doing a lot of triple snaps. He wants Hilary to be his last wife, and God has answered his prayers. And he is a little worried. She might think he's poor. And he hopes love is enough.
He is poor. He doesn't have a job.
No, he doesn't have a job, but I do think he's leading her on with all these gifts, even though they are all from Temu.
I don't even think they're from Temu. I literally think that they're from a resale shop.
Yeah, and that's okay too.
That's okay too. But he went to the back section where there's like, it's $1. Everything is $1, you know?
He says, yeah, when I get there, I'm going to put some color on my eyes, get there to make them snap, crackle, pop. Yeah, baby. He's doing a lot of Austin Powers. Yeah, baby.
It was Austin Powers, RuPaul's Drag Race, just former rock bands. It was a lot. I needed a Xanax after dealing with him. I feel she's gonna ask, could she do a couple more months? After an hour or two, she's like, can you just draw me back? Just drop me off. I'll figure it out. This is a lie.
So we see her getting released, and I love how all the women are cheering.
Yeah,
it's really great.
Very sweet.
She says, I'm a bit nervous, but I'm really hopeful. And he's done up his eyes and put on a get up, and he waves to all the women, and he's like, freedom.
He thinks he's at a concert, and he's the main performance. He really does.
Yeah,
like he thinks he's taking all of this in, taking it all in, like it is for him. I don't get it.
It's very strange.
Very strange.
So she comes out and they hug and they kiss and all the ladies cheer. Woo! And woo, my
And she looks
man.
good.
She
Yeah,
looks
she
great.
looks good. Yeah.
And the talking head, she says, Charlie is a star with his fur
Mm.
coat and jewelry and hair down. Like, he's sexy. I'm really into it.
Oh, she must really not have had another place to go.
But she's got that ex-husband who was sending her $100.
But we don't know if she can leave the state. He's in Florida.
That's true. That's true.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So, and talking it together, they're like, everything's great, succeeded expectations. He's like, fabulous, fabuloso, girlfriends.
I think he wants to be her.
It's weird.
I really do think he wants to be her. He's like, we've got matching hair. Look at our hair. It was not
It's strange.
the feeling that we get like prisoners are released. You're like, okay, they're hot for each other. That shit's about to go down. This was.
And she seems a little
desperation,
a little zoned out, and a little toxic.
One would have to be.
In the talking head, she says, the reason I wasn't able to stay on the right side of the law is I had a divorce and it was traumatic. And then I just started hanging out with all the wrong people and I got into drugs. I've been incarcerated for 3 years. But now that I'm out, I really want to get back into modeling and acting. And I really think I can do it in Midwest City, Oklahoma.
And that's as far as it's going to go for you right there. Like, here's the thing. She wasn't like some big time actress or something like that.
No,
I don't know what she was modeling for. I mean, but she's good. I actually like her.
I like her too.
I like her. Yeah.
And she is a beautiful woman, but I mean, I don't know what kind of modeling and act, but listen, you know what? Everybody needs to have a dream and she can work towards a dream and let's don't yuck on her yum. So
I'm sure there's some community theater around there that she can get her part in. Yeah.
So they get to the car and he gives her a bunch of gifts, including a white fake fur and some white cowboy boots. And they dance around and he's just so cringy. He's like, work it, girl, work it, twist it. Did you notice when he was dancing with her, he twirled himself first?
Himself.
She's like, okay.
Yeah. It was zesty. I'm like, what role do you want to play in this? Like, what do you want to be her? I think I'm scared for her. A little bit scared for her. Like,
it's going to be scary when she sees this place. So these two head to a Thai restaurant. He walks in and goes, I have a gift certificate.
Like, okay. And Mary Payne, it wasn't just that it was a gift certificate. It was a paper one.
Right.
Not even a card. A paper one that had been folded.
Yeah, it's $50. So she goes, I can't believe I'm out of prison, babe. And talking head, she says, he's so sexy to me and he's dependable and I think he's funny. And, you know, there were lots of friends she had in prison that had sugar daddies and pen pals and they would get money from them, but she never went down that route.
She could have, though.
Because she's so pretty.
Yeah.
So he goes, do you want to change before your meal comes? Like, freshen up, baby.
But here, she wasn't going to take a shower. You just wanted to see her in that dress that you got her.
Yeah, because she was in
something cute and comfortable for going out to eat at a Thai restaurant that you had a gift certificate for. And she's dressed perfectly.
Yeah.
That was odd to me as well.
So she walks to the bathroom and whispers to production, I really want a cigarette. And then she says, Charlie thinks that breaking sobriety, smoking is breaking sobriety, and it's against his religion.
Well, what religion is that?
Well, I looked it up to see if smoking was against the Choctaw Nation.
Okay.
And no, it's not.
No, it's not.
They do think that you should only smoke tobacco for ceremonies. Okay. And they don't think commercial cigarettes are good, but like nobody does. So it's not a hard and fast rule.
And here's the thing. She said she hadn't smoked a cigarette in 3 years. She's been around him for 45 minutes and she's already broken it. She needs a cigarette.
She's like, I mean, I haven't smoked a cigarette in 3 years and it's a hell of a lot better than doing meth. So I don't know what his problem is.
Yeah.
So she gets a cigarette from a guy wearing a shirt that says "Bangin' for Jesus Ministries." Now, I watched this twice. The first time I saw the shirt that said "Bangin' for Jesus," I was like, "Oh, okay." So he's some sort of, he think it's funny, like it's a joke. But then I saw the word ministry, so I looked it up. And Banging for Jesus is a faith-based street outreach nonprofit founded by former gang members. They're based in Oklahoma City, and they work to steer at-risk youth and individuals away from gangs and crime.
She should have left with that guy.
But here's something interesting. This Oklahoma City area where she
Gangs?
Well, Oklahoma City is a large city, you know.
Okay.
But here's the question. So they're in the Oklahoma City area where these people are, but she was in Taft, and that's like 2 hours away. So we didn't see that 2-hour drive. Yeah.
That's why she needed a cigarette. She was stuck in a car with him for 2 hours.
So she goes back in the bathroom and tries to wash off the cigarette smell, and then she changes. And the talking head, he seems pissed to the production. He goes, I don't know what's going on here. He goes, she was supposed to go and change, but I'm sitting here for 30 minutes wondering, where's my woman?
Well, you should have been saying, where's my food? Because it's been 30 minutes and you ordered something for 2 people and you haven't gotten it.
I was thinking the same thing. A Thai restaurant, a Chinese restaurant, they are so fast with it.
Yeah. Yeah, he did look kind of scary, pissed off about this.
Where's my woman?
Yeah.
So she comes out, and so she's in hose, white boots, and a silver dress. And she's like, thanks for getting the hose, babe. He's like, those legs hadn't seen sun in 3 years. I was like, okay, well, you haven't seen it in 55. So I don't know. Like you're some sort of tan goddess or something. Jeez.
Right? So golden.
So golden. Jeez Louise. And the dress was cute, by the way.
It was. She looks great. I mean, she's a nice looking. I mean, we've seen some people look horrible coming out of prison.
Yeah.
Cyrus. So this is, I mean, she looks good. I mean, and he got her size right.
And he got her size right. It wasn't too tight or anything. And then she goes, I was trying to text my mom. And he goes, here, let me show you how to do it. So he shows her how to do it, but he seems pissed
really
that she's in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Maybe he's hungry. And that's the end of them.
Okay.
All right.
And I think they're still together.
You do?
I saw it. I saw it this morning on something that, well, hold on. It said, according to his social media, they're still together.
Okay.
But she could have been long gone and he's still thinking that's his woman. So.
Well, you know who else has it all together? Our sponsors. We're going to take a little break.
Okay.
Y'all, by now, I hope you've seen my ad on Instagram for my perfectly snug smart topper for my mattress. Was it cringy? Yes. Did it get the point across? Yes. You guys, the Perfectly Snug is a mattress pad that cools you while you sleep. It is a dream for us ladies of a certain age. And let's just say it, menopausal women who sleep hot, okay? But you know, my husband also sleeps hot and he loves it too. The Perfectly Snug is an air-based mattress topper that blows air on you. It's not water-based. I used to have a chilly sleep. It was so gross because you always had to clean it out. So I'm thrilled with this no water option. This thing has dual zones, so Dave and I can choose our own cool settings. You can do a cold burst. You can do a pre-warming option, like if it's, the wintertime. You can even warm your feet if you need to. It has so many options. You guys, there's also a 30-night guarantee, so you literally have nothing to lose. Please try it out, okay? You're going to try it out and use my code. Go to perfectlysnug.com and use code PINKSHADE at checkout for 15% off. You guys, it is an amazing product and I wouldn't steer you wrong. So go to perfectlysnug.com and use code PINKSHADE at checkout for 15% off, and you're going to sleep cooler and you're going to thank me. Y'all, you know how much I love Quince. They are the best summer pieces. These are the ones you reach for over and over again. And right now I am obsessed with this white linen popover shirt. I'm wearing it right this minute. I wore it for all my recordings this week. It is so easy to throw on, and I have some white linen shorts to go with it. It's an adorable set. It's my new thing. You know, they have 100% European linen, their pants, dresses, tops. These are the pieces that you reach for all summer, and they start at just $32. You know, they have amazing soft denim, they have organic cotton sweaters, and of course, they have that gorgeous silk and Mongolian cashmere. Did you guys also know they have jewelry? Did you know they have maternity clothes? Did you know they have luggage and also bedding? You guys, they have so much great stuff, and they have the most amazing things for gifts. Everything at Quince is priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands. They work directly with ethical factories and cut out the middleman, so you're paying for exceptional quality, not brand markup. Make your summer wardrobe feel easier. Go to quince.com/pinkshade for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada too. That's QUINCE.com/pinkshade for free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/pinkshade. And Canadian bunkies, let me know what you got. Okay. We're going to get back here with Keirsten and Brady. Okay. Now, 1 month in the halfway house, Brady. So 1 month he hasn't had a job. He hasn't tried to do anything. And maybe he's just trying very hard to be sober and go to
I think he is
NA every day and all that. So we're at Corey's log cabin where she and Keirsten are talking, and then they have a fight, and Keirsten leaves. She drives away for a minute, then she comes back. So Corey says, look, to Keirsten, it's not your job to mend things and put things back together with the kids and everything. Yeah. Like, it's his job. You know, I've had a hard time for the last 10 years with these kids. Even before he went to prison, I've raised these kids completely by myself, and they're 12. And no one is going to tell me what I can and can't do when it comes to my children.
Yeah, good.
And the talking head, Corey says, I've seen Brady in the throes of his addiction. He didn't have much to do with the girls. His grandparents had them a lot of the time. And when he was around, he would be gone or in the bathroom. That's what the girls would say.
That's scary.
And so I know it was hard on them. So I guess whenever it was his turn, he just always had the kids with his grandparents.
Dump them off. Yeah.
Yeah. So, so I hope that the grandparents are still in touch with the kids, even though he was in jail. That's what I hope.
Yeah, me too.
So Corey says, and look, you know, we're going to have to figure something out about this child support. And Keirsten says, it'll never be an issue. He'll always pay his child support.
How?
Well, you know, again, she's like, he doesn't have a job yet. She says, right now I'm struggling and paying everything. So, but we will do the child support. He doesn't have a job yet. So Corey says, okay, on to the next thing. Is he at least clean? And she says, well, he's on Suboxone. And Corey goes, you know, that's basically synthetic heroin. And she goes, no, I don't know that. And she goes, well, so he's just moved from one addiction to the next. And a lot of people have that problem when they go on Suboxone. They are just
addicted to that now.
And they're delaying the inevitable of having to be off anything, right? And she says, Corey says, I need him to show that he wants a relationship with the girls. You don't need to push it on him. He's a grown man who has to make these decisions and do it himself.
Yeah. Because he's not calling them. You know what I mean? He's not it needs to start there, which is phone calls, text messages, and things like that. Because here's the thing. He's doing it with Keirsten.
Yeah.
Why isn't he calling and texting his daughters?
And he's able to call Corey.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. Keirsten says, I do think that he wants a relationship with them, and I'm sorry. And I think we should work towards the future. And I've got to have to learn that instant gratification is not a thing in this situation. I'm going to have to learn. I'm going to have to be patient. And the talking head, Keirsten says, I'm really glad I talked to Corey. And she's right. Brady does have to figure this out on his own. He has to figure out how to build a relationship with his children. And there were some boundaries laid in this conversation. You know, he's the father. He's the one that went to jail. He's the one that made this situation, and he needs to fix it.
She can't do it for him. And then here's the thing is that we have to remember that Keirsten and Corey are also friends.
Yeah. And that's another layer. Yeah. And he's not going to be happy with me talking to Corey, but I feel like we ended on a good note. So I think it was worth it. And she leaves and it's amicable. And it's like, see you later, girl. See you at the bar at 5 tomorrow.
Yeah.
So Kore calls Brady immediately.
Yep.
And says, so your wife just left here, I guess, doing your dirty work. And he goes, what? I told her not to. And of course, we get the talking head of being a wife should be submissive to her man.
Ooh, yeah, we don't like that. We don't like that at all. Like, I don't care if you're making $500,000 a year. We don't have to be submissive.
No, it's a partnership.
That's crazy.
It's a partnership.
Yeah.
And she says, she was asking questions about why I didn't bring the girls to you. He goes, well, like, I didn't think you faked it or anything. And she goes, well, I didn't fake her being sick, but these kids haven't seen you in a long time and they're uncomfortable and they don't want their first interaction to be with Keirsten and her kids.
And it shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be. But then again, it's kind of a buffer if they're little kids there, you know.
But here, you're right. As adults, we know that. But as kids, here's the thing. They're just uncomfortable around their dad because they probably have been around Kirsten's kids.
Right. I think so. Yeah.
I think they just don't know their dad.
They're like, this guy has been in prison.
It's a crackhead.
For drugs.
For drugs. Yeah. I mean, they're 12 years old. When you're 12 and a girl, you hate the world anyway. And then here's my dad who's fucking weird. And now we're on this show and all my friends are going to know my dad's a crackhead. That's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. All that. Yeah. All that's right. So Kore says they didn't want their first interaction with you to be with Keirsten and her kids. He goes, well, that's the reality. I'm married. And Kore goes, well, that's another thing. I feel like you're more concerned about Keirsten than you are with your daughters. He goes, oh, well, that's not how I feel. And she goes, I just wish you could have waited till after you got out of prison to get married. He goes, well, this is where we are.
Which I thought that was weird. I didn't know how I felt about, like, why did she say that?
What would it make it? It would make a difference.
Yeah. That's sort of, because then I was like, okay, does she have feelings for him still?
No, I don't think so. I think she's so happy to be rid of him. Okay. So when we're talking head, Kore goes, I hope they last so I don't have to deal with him. But I'm going to give it a 75% chance. That's pretty high.
That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty high.
And I walked through the room at that time and goes, oh, that's terrible. I said, no, that's really high for this show.
75%. Hell yeah. That's great. That's basically saying 100%, with these people. So
it's going to be together forever. So she says, well, are you still taking this Suboxone? And he says, well, I want to be off of it. I'm trying to be off of it. I really wish I never started it. And she says, do you think you can be sober? And he goes, yeah, I definitely know I can. I got a lot going on. I got to take care of Keirsten. I got to take care of her kids. I got to be a dad. And Kore goes, well, you're going to have to step up and be the dad the kids deserve, but you have to work for that and earn it. And he goes, yeah, I know. And she says, from now on, just talk to me directly. Like, don't go through her.
Yeah.
So Kore says, I would really prefer just to be a single mom. His father authority is pretty important to him, and we've gotten by just fine without it. And that's a spot you have to earn. And we've seen it. It's funny
that she said, I was going to say, we've seen how he is with Kirsten's kids. So this is not something new, I guess. So I don't know if he has tried to tell Kore how to parent the girls, or you should have done this, you should have done that. Like, motherfucker, go sit your ass down somewhere. You got bigger fish to fry. And he just doesn't seem very motivated. But then again, he's trying to stay sober too.
Yeah.
In the meantime.
So it's 1 hour later, and Keirsten is doing her talking head at her house, and you see all the production and everything. And she's saying, now that he's met the kids, I just really am eager for the family dynamic to be every day. And I really hope Kore and Brady can mend their relationship. We all have a great family dynamic together. I hope that Kore and I can dump the kids on Brady and we can go take girls trips. Obviously all this is way down the road.
He is not ready for that at all.
And the phone rings. She's like, oh, speak the devil. It's my man. It's Brady. And she goes, hi, babe. And he goes, why'd you go over to Kore's house? And he says, I told you, don't go start any bullshit. And you did it anyway. She goes, well, God forbid. I was trying to help you figure out this shit with your daughters. And he says, it's not your place. Yep. And she goes, you're right. You need to fix all this. And then she says, I feel like I'm being punished for trying to help keep you on the right track. And he's like, no, that's not it. But you got to listen when I talk, respect my authority. And she says, I'm done talking to you. Goodbye.
I mean, he wasn't wrong, but then that whole you got to respect my authority thing. I mean, you're homeless and jobless. Like,
exactly.
Yeah.
So over at the halfway house, he says, my wife's got me irritated. She's disrespecting me by not doing what I asked, and I won't live my life like this.
Boy, go eat your tuna casserole and be quiet.
I don't get this guy who is trying to be such an alpha male, and he's got 0 legs to stand on.
No, he is barely standing at all. I mean, I don't know. I'm curious to know if they're still together or not.
So somebody posted in Matt and Jake's Facebook group that they saw Keirsten and her kids in like a thrift store this weekend.
You know what? She also posted a video trying to defend herself.
Okay.
And she said that she did what they always say. I don't like the way that they edited it, this and that. But she also said that the twins were in her house. So I guess they are.
Okay, good. That's good.
Okay.
Well, somebody
unless she was babysitting.
Yeah, I mean,
Corey.
Whoever said that they saw them said that she's very pretty and very tall, and that her kids were very well behaved. And she's like, I kind of made eye contact with her, but because she seems like she could be kind of prickly, I didn't want to speak. But anyway,
I would have took my chances.
I would have too, because what's she gonna do?
Girl, look,
be a bitch. I mean, okay.
I mean, don't make me call Brady.
You will respect his authority.
You will.
All right. So, in the talking head, Keirsten says, we will always have issue on who is the leader. He's got control issues, and that's going to be a big problem, but I don't want to deal with it right now. So she's going out to the bar. All right.
Yeah.
Goddess and Moo Moo and Bonita. All right. 2 weeks out of prison.
So much has happened.
So much has happened.
It seems like this should have been like within a year.
Yeah. It's a lot.
2 weeks.
I just, I feel like, do these people ever sleep? Because it's just go. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Bonita has left the skating rink, and now he's with GG. And Nikita, the mom, is walking around saying, this conversation needs to take place with these women today.
Quack, quack.
Stop. So Moo Moo's talking to GG, and he's like, you trust me? And she goes, I don't know. And he goes, why are you questioning my loyalty? And she says,
and he said that with a straight face too.
Yeah.
That's what's scary.
Do you trust me? And she goes, yeah, I mean, I did. I did trust you, but when you were booked, you went above and beyond to reassure me, and you don't do that now. And he goes, when I was locked up, you could see exactly where I was at all times, but now I'm home and I can move around.
He's on the loose.
You're on my ass about everything. And she goes, no, I'm not on your ass about everything. You lied about a tea party.
Yeah.
And then we see another lie where she's braiding his hair, and he goes, I might go out to with my friends to a lounge. And she says, do you think you're a liar? And he goes, hell no, I've never lied to you. I really, truly love you.
No, he doesn't think he's a liar. He knows he's a liar. And he does this thing that disturbs my spirit. Why is he always hiding behind her? Like, he hid behind her with the horse. They're skating. He's behind her. Like, in case I fall, she's going to buff it for her. Like, why is he always hiding behind Gigi? I don't understand. It is so odd to me that he does that. Like, well, but then again, I get it. He's small.
I did see a live, or somebody clipped a live that Bonita did. And she said she absolutely did not know anything about Gigi, had never heard her name before the night that they met.
I after watching this episode, I believe it. I believe it more than I did.
But I think Gigi may have been in on this the whole time. Because really? Gigi cannot quit smiling. She's smiling all the time. Like, and so is Moo Moo. Like, they are very bad actors.
So you think they were in on it, but Bonita didn't know?
Kinda, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because why do they constantly smile and laugh? Like, they the two of them are terrible actors. And if Bonita did know and she's acting, that she needs some sort of Emmy.
An Emmy.
Because so Talking Head, he says, I am going to tell Gigi what's going on, but I'm not ready right now. Let's skate. So Nikita is now talking to Gigi and says, how's everything going? And Gigi goes, well, what are your thoughts? And Nikita says, well, we had a conversation, and he says he wants you to talk to him and Bonita together about some things and get some understanding on some things he has concerns about. Now everybody's smiling here, and I said, this has got to be fake.
And then here's another thing that kind of alludes to it being fake. It's the fact that he's got his little girl around Gigi. He's skating with Gigi, holding her hand, and this, and that. So I kind of go back and forth on, you know me, I always think the shit is real. And then you have to bring me back to reality.
Yeah, it just seems fake. But on that live that Bonita did, they were asking, like, are you mad at his mom? And she goes, yeah, I am. I do feel some sort of way towards her. I've known her for a long time, and I could not believe that she was in on all this.
Like that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So they start skating, and he says, I want to talk to you and Bonita together tomorrow. And there's no
okay. To do.
Anna walked in the room when this was on and said, are these people from Maryland? I said, yes. She goes, are they from Baltimore? I said, yes. She goes, you can tell because of the U and the T.
You, to, do.
I just have never noticed it.
You never noticed it?
No, but then when Anna pointed it out, I was like, I kind of noticed it, but it doesn't
That's all I hear is to do.
It doesn't occur to me that it sounds weird, like a weird accent.
How close are you to Baltimore?
Well, like an hour, but I don't.
Well, maybe you've heard it before.
Maybe I've heard it before. I don't know, but it doesn't occur to me. But Anna picked it up right away. She was like, oh, they must be from Baltimore.
That's all I hear. Like, that shit was very confusing to me when they first got on the screen. I was like, what the hell?
It's like Canadian saying a boot, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I couldn't figure out, I'm like, is it like a New Orleans accent, like mixed with something else? But it's Baltimore.
It's Baltimore. All right. Yeah. So and she goes, why? Why do you want me to talk to her? And he goes, I don't think it's an appropriate conversation to have right now. And she goes, you've been fucking around with her? And he goes, no, I have not been fucking her since I've been home. I have not. And remember how I told you I never lie. So I never lie, and I've not been fucking her. I just want to have a real conversation about us and our future. And Gigi's like, huh? And Gigi says, I definitely think he's fucking Bonita, and I think he's lying. Because whatever he's not saying, she will say. That's how women operate. And that's true. Yeah.
I told you I have a couple of stories for you.
Do you want to tell them at the end, or you want to tell them now?
Whenever you want me to tell them.
All right, let's tell them at the end. So I'm talking to Head. Bonita says, I don't know what tomorrow holds, but I'm sure there's another woman involved because my intuition never lies.
I know. Yeah. I tell you what, next week we need to take a shot every time this woman says intuition, my stomach, and in my butt. Okay. That's where she feels it.
She also says she feels it in her gut.
Yes, her gut.
Her gut.
And when she says gut, I always think just stomach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Bonita's getting ready for the date and talking to her friend Juju. Now, I said she's in her best athleisure set for her date. I don't know why she's in an athleisure set to go on a date, but she did say on the live that somebody clipped was, I think somebody asked her, why were you in that outfit to go on a date? She goes, because I have to stay ready. I got to stay ready to move fast.
She already knows. She's already had to chase this man down. She threatened to ride around the town with a scooter. I mean, look, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. So
hilarious. Hilarious. And she says her gut is in her ass with anticipation. Yeah. Okay. And she says she's mentally preparing for the worst. So now over at Gigi's, he's with her and they're getting ready to go to dinner. And she's like, what are we doing this for? And he goes, we'll talk about it when we get there. And she says, I hope whatever you have planned is worthwhile. And he says, be open-minded, be open-minded. And they drive up and he says, I got to go in there first and talk to her. Now, if I was Gigi, I would have been like, no, I'm not sitting in this car. No. But she does. And maybe he was like, production wants me to talk to her first.
Okay.
Somehow he convinced her. So he goes in and he hugs Bonita and she's like, you look nice, but she's barely looking at him.
Yes.
So the waitress comes. He orders 2 lemon drops and 2 waters. And she goes, now why are you ordering 2? And he goes, I want to bring somebody in to talk. She goes, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this, Demond? And she goes, just bring in whoever you're going to bring in. Just go ahead and do it. So he goes and gets Gigi. And she walks in and she goes, hey, Bonita. And she goes, you know me? You know my name? And Gigi goes, yeah. And Bonita says, who are you to him? And she goes, that's my man. That's my man, Bonita. And she's like, okay. And she goes, yeah, I love him. And she was like, oh, you love him. Now, the whole time, Bonita is filling up waters, throwing them at him. And then she's getting another water, throwing it. She didn't throw the drink, though. That was smart.
Which is so funny because she, instead of just dumping the whole bottle on him, she continues to fill up the wine glass and then throw it in his face. And did you clock it whenever he's like, this is Gigi Goddess? She goes, your name is Goddess?
Yeah.
Bonita, that's what we all fucking thought too. Like, your name, or that's a stripper's name right there.
Well, her name was Bonita. So, I mean, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I've known of Bonitas. I've never known of Goddess.
I've never known of either. So, he's smiling. Every time she throws water on him, he's like smiling and laughing.
Well, here's the thing. He knows Bonita. This has happened to him before. You think she's never thrown something in his face?
Yeah, that's true. So Gigi goes, I don't know. Are you still with Demond? Like, what's going on? And Bonita walks out and she goes, oh my God, my mind is going 1,000 miles a minute. And I was right. My intuition, my gut, my butt, my ass, everything was always right. I am not a fool. I will not be manipulated.
Everything was aligned.
So Demond's like, God bless. She's throwing water on me. And Gigi goes, I enjoyed that. He goes, you enjoyed that? You just let her throw water on me? And she goes, yeah. So she walks out. So she
expected her to fight Bonita. She not trying to get her ass kicked in this restaurant. Like, why would you even put it out there for her? He wanted them to fight.
And she was not in a go fast outfit. She was in tight jeans and like a sheer top and heels. Yeah. So she goes and knocks on the door and gets in the car with Bonita. And Bonita's like, lock your door. Quick, here he comes. Yeah. And he's walking around the car, like smiling and laughing, going, get out, Gigi. Why are you in there? What are y'all talking about? Get out.
What do you think they're talking about, Moo Moo?
The weather.
Yeah.
So they drive around and they leave him standing there and they're talking in the car. And Bonita says, Gigi, I've been holding this man down for years. We were engaged. And I just stopped fucking with him recently because he was moving different. And right now I am livid.
Yep. As she should be.
And we see Moo Moo just running around and he's like, oh, this blew up on me. This is not how this is supposed to go. So he goes and gets in his car. And Gigi goes, well, I've been with him for 10 months. And now I just found out he's fucking with his baby mama.
Yep.
And Bonita goes, how do you know him? The fact that he was able to hide you for almost a whole year, he can kiss my fat ass. And then Gigi says, I was his hair braider. And Gigi says, and last thing I heard, like, he had gone with the girls to a tea party. And she goes, tea party at his mother's? That was at my house. That was at my house. So she's like,
he should have never said the tea party. You never give the details like that. You know what I mean? Because there's always a quick way to find out that you're lying. You flat it, not details. So you should have never said fucking tea party. Like, there was no tea party. You just met with your girls.
So she was like, all that was at my house. And so she was like, okay. So she goes, we should go get a drink. Let's go to this bar, but let's flip the script on him. Mm-hmm. So Gigi calls him and he goes, where are you? And she goes, I got somebody to pick me up, a man. He's like, what? So he hangs up and he calls Bonita and she goes, come meet me at this bar. And so he's like, why he would walk into this trap, I don't know. But they walk in the bar, they sit down, he walks in, they're at a second filming location. He
couldn't spell the bar.
She was like, it's Dudas. And she's like, D-U-D-A-S, you dummy.
He's like, he hooked on phonics for her little boy. You know what I mean? That's what his Christmas gift is going to be. Duda. There's only so many ways you can spell Duda.
She's like, it's right down the street, you dumbass. So next Friday on the season finale that we just found out was the season finale, Charlie gets down on a knee to take off Hilary's. Her hose have rolled down to her. It must have been like thigh highs and they've rolled down to her. Anyway, it's not good. He gets down on the knee to propose on her toe. And in her talking head, she says, Charlie's a lot to handle after being in prison. It's kind of overwhelming. Felicia has gone to the gym and asked Rich if he's with somebody else. And he kind of does a,
boy.
Jaden and Cyrus talk. And Jaden says, she's a liar. And Cyrus goes, why do you think that? He goes, I know she's a liar. So
I believe that.
Yeah. And then we see Bonita throw some condiments on Moo Moo, which we've been seeing for every single episode. Yes.
Yeah.
Now we're going to call this Keisha's Corner, where she's going to tell us some terrible stories about some things that she did.
So before the show, I told Mary Payne, it's like, I know everyone gets excited about Bonita's stories, but I'm like, oh, okay. Because I walked so Bonita could run. Okay.
Oh no.
All right. So, there was the whole, smell the dick situation.
Yeah.
I did that. And the smell was inconclusive. So since it was, he got a fractured nose. That is not the middle nose. You shouldn't have been over here anyway. Okay. That was one story. Look, I was young. I was pregnant. So I was really running around like a K9 detective. Okay. I really was. So then there was this one guy. I won't mention any names.
Okay.
He was ghosting me. And I knew he was cheating. And I was like, how are you just going to fucking ignore me? So I went by his house, right? He wasn't there. But I got so triggered because I could hear the washing machine and a dryer go off, right?
Okay.
So I'm like, you just out here living life without me. Like, it is okay. So I took all the clothes out of the washing machine and dryer and stole them.
Did you ever give them back?
Fuck no.
Okay.
No,
right.
You don't need a whole new wardrobe. So then there was this one time I went to a guy's job and he would not let security let me up. So I just looked at security and said, me and you we might as well order lunch because I'm not leaving. So I'm like, if you want to have a productive day, you better tell his ass to come down here. So the security guard was on my side. She's like, look, this woman's not leaving. You're going to have to come down here and talk to her. Okay. Then there's this one time I traded cars with the guy. Okay. I traded cars with the guy so I could go to his house and park unsuspiciously. So I could go into the house, look through his things to get the proof that I needed that he was cheating.
So he agreed to trade cars.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. But I didn't want anyone to be like, oh, whose car is that parked out there? So I used his car. So technically I broke into the house, but the house was unlocked.
Then you didn't break in. Okay.
No. Yeah. So I went in there. Then there was this other time, like I agree with Bonita, you talk to the woman. So I found out this guy was cheating. I called the girls, like, just come to my house. I know you know where I fucking live because I've seen you driving by the block before. Because that's the only way you're going to ever find out the information. So I had the girl come over. We sat and we chatted for like 4 hours. And I got the whole truth. But I knew she wasn't shit because she didn't like my dog. She's like, oh, I'm afraid of you. And it was sushi. So, yeah. So all this shit that Bonita has done, child's play.
She probably has broken his nose. I mean, she's definitely broken something on him. His tooth probably hurts because she probably broke it.
Yeah, I mean, I tell you what, that motherfucker walked around with toilet paper stuffed up his nose for about 5 days. It's like, that's what you get. You shouldn't have been at another bitch's house. That's all I'm saying. Yes.
Keisha.
Every time you look in that mirror, you have to take that bloody toilet paper out your nose. You're going to remember what you did. So, yeah. I'm a new person.
Yeah.
Would never do those things now, but once upon a time I was real stupid. Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't producer James.
I know. I don't have any stories like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely did my share of stalking when I was young. But back then to stalk, you had to literally get in your car.
Yes, you did.
Yes.
Yeah, you did.
I was very good at that. Very good at finding like the back
why are we not surprised?
Yes. You could find like 2 streets over where you could look through like an alley or something to see somebody's house to see what was, so that you weren't like directly in the neighborhood. Oh yeah. Oh, we would turn off our lights and go down streets to look at people's houses and stuff. Yeah.
Men drive us crazy. They really, but now, I mean, I'm older and wiser and don't really give a fuck and on antidepressants and anti-anxiety medicine. I'm just like, whatever. Yeah.
Oh my God. You guys, thanks very much for listening to this episode. Next week is the finale. And by then we will know what's coming next. My prediction, it's going to be Life After Lockup. It's going to be a 1 hour, and then they're putting Agent Appropriate right after that. And again, I will be covering that. All these sort of extra shows will be over on the $10 Prime feed, but the first episode always comes out for free. And if you like to hear Keisha and I, we talk about Welcome to Plathville, the rewatch. That's on Wednesdays, and that's over on Pink Shade Prime. So that's it, everybody. Tomorrow will be TL Tuesday. God, I can't talk. TLC Tuesday. You got it. I had a little stroke there with Kimberly.
Please, we know how you like to stroke out.
All right. See you later. Bye.
Bye.